Okay.
My name is Ray Schantz. I'm past president, I guess you might say, of Schantz Manufacturing. We've been building food trailers for over 60 years, and I've been in from the very beginning. And
How did you get in the business?
well, that's quite a long story, but we started. My dad was in the business in the food trailers, not trailers, food concessions like setup stands years ago. Of course, before really trailers got a good start, they didn't want to operate out of a trailer because they were too high off the ground and too enclosed and wouldn't make the money as a portable concession. Over the period of years, that has changed, of course. Now it's all trailers, just about. So my father invented, which he was quite an inventor of a lot of different, he was a very good engineer and he invented a lot of different items. He invented the retractable wheel, hydraulic axles, which left the trailer lower to the ground and looked like a permanent building, which was a big asset to the industry. And of course it took a long time to get it out on the market, several years, but once our customers got a taste of the retractable wheels and how much more money they could make out of it, just like they would in a permanent setup stand. They could serve at eye level to the customer, and which worked out real well. And of course, like anything else, over a period of years, they kept getting more and more attractive, with the graphics and lighting and all the features that we have on them now. They've come a long way from the beginning. And of course, I've seen it from the start to now, and there's been so many changes in this industry, like anything else.
What's been your biggest challenge in the industry?
Well, the biggest challenge, I guess, would say right in the beginning, when you said retractable wheels, most people had in their mind, oh, this trailer's going to drop on the highway, it's not going to work out, it's not going to perform like they're telling me it is. But after a few years, the first 10 years was the hardest, of course. We started with the retractable wheels at around in '51, and it took actually about 8 to 10 years for people to realize, hey, this is
That's what it says it's going to do.
right. It performs very well. We've got trailers back in that date, still going and going strong.
That's great.
And selling for, we've got just a woman the other day told me she had a 65 model, she paid $3,000 for it. She had a 67, she paid $3,500 for it. Now she just sold the 65 for $10,000. And so, I mean, it went right along with inflation. There are investments that will basically go from hand-me-down from father to son to grandson. I mean, they're built to last a long time.
Well, that's sort of related to my next question, is what's your greatest accomplishment?
Well, I've had several. I mean, we've come up with so many features on our trailers.
What are you most proud of?
Well, of course, the retractable wheel has been number one, but I mean, we've the first that come up with roof-mounted ice makers.
Okay.
And that ice comes down the chute into an ice pen and makes it real comfortable for an operator to not be running after ice. It saves money. We come with an air screen for health inspection. We come at an air screen at the serving area, so you don't have to be opening and closing the windows every time you make a sale. Because these inspectors, as everybody knows, are getting harder all the time.
Right. How has the business most changed since you got in?
Well, people are really a lot more particular now in the food line of what they put in their stomach. they want something. They're so used to real nice establishments in fast food, and they won't buy from just a portable setup now as much as they used to, because it doesn't look as clean. These look like nice mobile kitchens that come in and they set down permanently and so much cleaner. And everybody now, you'll see they're using the dress nice in uniforms, and they serve with gloves and hats, and shouldn't be, which I don't think there is now anymore, smoking in a trailer and sitting on counters. That's all adds to selling a product, and cleanliness. They know everything is inspected now. They've got rigid inspections, just like you would in a restaurant, because they go under the same codes. And electrical codes the same way. You have to go with the times, basically.
Thank you so much, Mr. Schantz. We appreciate it. Good luck to you.